What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. When I made the big relocation back to Boston after 4 amazing years getting educated in Tampa, Florida, back in May, I was wondering, what did Tampa get in compensation for losing me? Because I'm a big time piece to lose. I mean, to lose me for nothing is tough, and then you factor in that the Bucks let Darrelle Revis go, and he ended up at Foxborough. That really, it's like putting salt in the wound, And I just still couldn't figure out, what did Tampa get back? And turns out they got Annie Schleper of the US Women's National Team and former Boston. I mean, I don't know what her stats with the Blades. She played for them 2 seasons ago. But she went from Boston to Tampa, and well, first of all, I made the Boston to Tampa move back in 2010, coming out of high school, thinking I was going to be a big hotshot mogul, which I wasn't completely wrong about, by the way. But when push came to shove toward the end of the time in Tampa, I realized I couldn't be an internet hockey mogul in Tampa. I had to go back to my roots, and obviously, it's been great. We've had Andy's Olympic teammate Hillary Knight on the show, went out to Erie, hung out with Connor McDavid. I mean, I've done some mogul things since leaving Tampa, but you look at what she's doing with the Lightning and building the women's game in Florida, which is absolutely commendable and something you love to see as someone who loves the game. And as much as I couldn't wait to get out of Tampa, I wouldn't be where I'm at without my 4 years down there. The power play wouldn't exist. If it wasn't for going to a Lightning game and wanting to talk about it on a webcam, this wouldn't be here. And everything else that happened as a result, wouldn't be in existence. But I still think it's pretty cool. I mean, she's doing some big time things with the Lightning organization. She skated with them in practice once, a week after Hillary Knight did, which is amazing and great for the game and great for women's hockey. But I just think it's kind of funny. She's doing like hockey mogul stuff, and if she does it in Tampa, it'd be like should have stayed. Because I mean, I look out my window and it's 10 degrees and there's snow on the ground in Boston. It's like this wasn't the case for the last 4 years, But you got to take, you got to make sacrifices in life. And I talked about it ad nauseum. It was all about making the power play with CJ happen. But I think former Minnesota Golden Gopher holding it down, and it'd be great to see future generations of US Women Olympians coming from Florida. I mean, you look at what Florida's done in hockey recently with Jacob Chitrin really doing big time things in the OHL. Power play with CJ fan, by the way, just like FYI. And kids like that are really getting it done. And you look at the way the Lightning are playing, and I could say they need her on the power play, but she could come on this power play anytime. But that power play is clicking for what it's worth. Tyler Johnson's big time, and I think that stinks for me. Is the Lightning have the best team they've had in a while, and it's my first year out of Tampa. I know they went to the conference finals my freshman year, but this team legitimately can win the Stanley Cup. And it's like, this is the year I leave Tampa. And then if the Bucks end up with Mariota, what are you going to do about it? But, yeah, I just figured, if you can do a fair swap, I think myself and Darrelle Revis for Annie Schleper is as good a trade as possible. Now, if the Pats win the Super Bowl, all bets are off. Actually, let me phrase that. When the Pats win the Super Bowl, that might sting a little bit more for your average fan in Tampa. But hey, is what it is. So anyway, that's our episode of the Power Play with CJ on the CJ for Annie Schleper trade. Stay tuned for episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.